So I'm in the middle of packing up the garage, determining what we want to bring from here down to Texas. And I've got my shop to do next. Lots of stuff in there to figure out. Anyhow, I came across this a butcher block piece. If you recall from the video where I built that cabinet in the Airstream, we had to end up buying a large piece of butcher block, cut it down to size to work as the surface for that cabinet. And anyway, this is the leftover piece. And I'm considering using this for a work surface, a desktop, either for my workspace, which will be up in the loft in Texas, or for Lisa's workspace, which will be in her art studio office, obviously. She wants to have a floating island on casters, which she can move around, have her computer on top, and work from there. And this might be the right size for her. I'm not sure. I'll have her come down and take a look. But regardless, this piece of butcher block's coming with us to Texas. Hey guys, welcome back. So sorry about no video for a while. We're back on the coast and there's just not much going on. I don't have any build projects to speak of. It's mainly just, packing up those things that we want to take back to Texas with us and cleaning up the yard. So anyhow, that's what I'm doing today. We've got to trim up, we're on the side of a mountain and it's like a rainforest here. So lots and lots of ferns and English ivy and, all kinds of trees and so forth. They need to be trimmed up annually. So I started that project yesterday and I hope to finish it today. I'm in the back of the house right now in the driveway, along the driveway. Lots of branches, growing out over the driveway. So trim those up. Took a big haul to the dump the other day. And then I'll finish that up today, hopefully, and then go to the front of the house and do some cleanup there as well. Man, I gotta tell you guys, you could not ask for a more textbook weather today. It's probably, 68 degrees, light breeze, not a cloud in the sky. It is beautiful for working outside. Gotta keep the birds happy. Get some bird treat filled up. Living on the coast, anything metal just gets eaten alive by the salt air. So this bird feeder's pretty bad shape, but as long as it holds bird treat, they don't care. We get all kinds of different birds here on the coast and they're lots of fun to watch. Something I hope to pursue in the upcoming years is some, real bird watching. So today is mine and Lisa's wedding anniversary. So super excited about that. It's our 4-year wedding anniversary. Can't believe it's been 4 years already, but 4 years of utter bliss. Anyway, I got to wrap things up here and go jump in the shower to prepare to turn on a little bit of fancy for tonight's dinner. So guys, we're pretty well done with the packing inside, which is exciting. We're about 3 weeks ahead of schedule. The only thing left for me to do is pack up my shop and decide what it is I want to bring down to Texas with me. So I'm going to work on that over the next couple of days. But the other thing I need to decide is which guns do I want to leave here and which ones do I want to take to Texas. So, you know, if you've been watching the channel, you know that my dad lent me 2 of his guns, the Ruger, the 357 Magnum, which is an awesome pistol, 6-shooter. You've seen me shoot this out at the property when we were developing the homestead. Love this gun. And the Glock 19. So this is also an awesome gun, and that's a lot of fun to shoot as well. So my Beretta, I travel with my Beretta, and so that's already in Texas. But I've got these 2 handguns here, and then of course my rifles. I've got my Ruger 22 Plinker, and of course the Ruger American, chambered in the Winchester 270. This is an awesome rifle, great hunting rifle, but great for long distance target shooting as well, which is primarily what I use it for. So I think what I'm going to do, because in Texas there are lots of professional shooting ranges very near to where our place is. There's shooting clubs, there's public shooting facilities. We don't have that here on the southern coast of Oregon. You can go into the national forest and do some shooting there, but there's only a few spots that it's safe to do that in, because there's lots of motorcyclers and hikers and everything. There's no designated place to actually shoot around here. There used to be some private property that you were allowed to shoot on, but people abused that privilege and left trash around, and the owner gated it up and said no more. So that's unfortunate. But regardless, I think the Plinker, it's so much fun, and I can take this just down the street into an area of forest that I know is safe to shoot in and do some plinking. So I think I'm going to leave this one here. I'll take the Winchester 270 with me to Texas. Like I said, this is a great hunting rifle, great long distance target shooting. So that'll go to Texas, and then I think I'm going to leave the Glock 19 here and take the 357 Magnum with me. If I had a holster for this Magnum, it wouldn't be unusual to be walking around certain cowboy towns in Texas with my Texas hat on, not this hat, with this 357 Magnum holstered. I'm just kidding. People do that though there. Yeah, I think the Magnum is going to go to Texas, and I'll take the appropriate rounds with me. The Glock will stay here, the Plinker will stay here. Good stuff. Let's get it packed up. As I'm shooting the video, I heard something outside, and I look out the door. Follow me here. I don't know if you can see that guy or not, but that is a 4-point. Yeah. That's a 4-point buck right there. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. He just walked down the top of the driveway and he's sitting on that trail there. That's fun. Hi, fella. So if you guys have been watching the channel, you know that last year I put my motorcycle Jeffrey on the market, tried to sell it, put it on the market for about a month, had no takers, so I took it off the market and it sort of got backburnered as far as trying to sell it. Anyhow, it's been parked in the garage here for the last 6 months, and I thought I'd pull it out, clean it up, get it started, ride it down to the local high school parking lot, which is right along the main thoroughfare that goes through town, gets a lot of traffic, and put a for sale sign on it and see if I can't get somebody to bite on buying this bike. So like I said, it's been sitting here for 6 months, not started, and I've got a sneaky suspicion that my battery is probably drained. So let's give it a try, fingers crossed. Yep, sure enough, no lights on the dash here. Let me give the starter button a try. Nothing. Dang it, just as I suspected. Most likely a dead battery. Let's get that out of there. So as I mentioned, this battery's been sitting without use for more than 6 months. So there is a chance that it's been depleted to a point where it won't hold a charge. That's probably likely, but again, I'm gonna keep this on the charger overnight. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't have to buy a new battery. That would be a real bummer. Well guys, just a quick check-in video this week. Again, I apologize for the lack of videos. There's just not that much going on. And I don't want to bore you to tears with the, menial chores I'm doing around here. So hopefully I'll be able to come up with some ideas to make content with over the next couple of months. But right now it's just kind of boring. So again, sorry about the lack of content lately. But today's video is just a check-in to let you know that things are going well and we're enjoying the summer. And anyway, appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. That really helps the channel out. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.